Hi, in this session we're going to take a look at some of the tools that are available to you in SAGA when you're working with the content that you've downloaded and launched onto your view screen. Just to give you some context, if I click on the map icon at the base of the screen, you'll see that we're looking at an area of the world with the Southeast U.S. and Caribbean as it's focused. The products that we're reviewing are some data that we've downloaded for the Met High region or Met High category, which consists of high resolution wind, pressure, and precip. I'll just go ahead and grab this again by clicking on the connect button and then download, and we'll refresh our data. And then it flips around and posts it to the main screen, the view screen. All right. So what's available there to work with now? There's a lot of functionality on this screen. Probably most obvious is the cursor tracking data. As I grab the finger and move it around the image, I can see that it's giving me position information, bearing, and range information from where that point is to where my home location might be, as provided by the GPS or provided by you manually. It's also giving me wind speed, pressure, and precip data for that location within the frame that I'm looking at right now. You'll see that same data is replicated at the top of the screen, right below the row of icons that we have up there. If for some reason the cursor tracking button is a little obtrusive, you need to look closer at something that's, it might be hiding that you can't move it out of the way of, you can turn it off and on by moving up into the upper left corner of the screen and tapping on this arrow that's pointing to the northwest. Tap it once to turn it off and tap it again to turn it back on. The other feature that's quite obvious is this graphic on the right-hand side, which displays the range of values for the topical weather variable, in this case wind speed, that are present in this frame. Now, maybe I want to look at one of the other variables, in this case, pressure or precipitation. To do that, I just tap on the words wind speed, click mean sea level pressure, and now I'll see the range of pressure variables. Or tap again and select precip, and I'll see the precip, which in this frame, there is no precip anywhere in this frame. But perhaps I want to look forward a little bit. How do I do that? In the upper right corner of the screen, you'll see some old VCR-like play buttons. If I want to move frame by frame through the data, I'm going to click on the double arrows, and then it'll take us and lift us forward one screen. Now you'll note there's some precipitation becoming noticeable. My precipitation graphic here is blocking some of it, so I'm just going to go and click, push down with my finger on that graphic and grab it and move it to the other side. Let's move forward another day. You see there's more precipitation becoming apparent on that eastern and southern edges of this block of data that we're looking at. If I want to put the data in a continuous loop, I click on the single forward pointing arrow, and you'll see it starting to move on a regular and continuous fashion through the various frames of the data. In this case, it's a 2-day forecast. There are 4 forecasts every day, so there's a total of 8 frames of content. I'm going to press stop to stop the animation. Lastly, on the screen, you'll see some header information underneath the position and weather content identities. It tells you the day and the specific time of the frame that you're looking at right now, as well as what products are visible. So this frame covers Monday, November 23rd. It's 20 GMT, or Universal Time. If instead you want to look at data in a local time perspective, you can go in and move to the bottom of the screen, select Preferences, select Home Location, and then turn on Display Local Date Time on all plots. Move back and back to View, and then just move ahead one frame, or back, depending on the context. And you'll see that now the GMT time has changed to the local time for where you are sitting when you're looking at the data, not necessarily where the data itself is. It's always looking using the time settings of your device. So that's about it for this frame, for this session. There'll be more to come on other features, including how these icons are used at the top. Thanks.